I'm sorry, Mom. I have a prenatal today. If I didn't have one, I'd take you. What's wrong with your car, though? I had your neighbor look at my car since he's a mechanic, and if I remember correctly, he said I need a new starter. So I was gonna take it to the shop tomorrow. You're going to the foot doctor, right? Is it like a serious appointment that you can't reschedule? Or, do you have to go? Well, the pain that I'm having, they're gonna finally take an x-ray and see what's going on, and that's what it was today. I can call you an Uber, and I can get you there, but I know you don't use Uber, and I don't know how you'd get back. You'd have to, figure out how to use the app to get back. It's okay. It's fine. I'll reschedule it, and, yeah, I'll just get the car fixed tomorrow.
If I overheard correctly, what does she need?
She has a foot doctor appointment today. She's getting an x-ray done. She's been having a lot of pain in her foot. I have the specialist today. I'm going to see the specialist to set a date for my cerclage to be taken out, so I can't miss it,
I overheard that she spoke to the neighbor next door. She could have asked me to look at her car, but I'll take her. I'll take her to the doctor.
On any other given day, I'd say, cool, okay, but the fact that you both are kind of uncomfortable with one another now, I don't want to put you through that.
I have no problem taking your mom to the doctor. I don't easily get uncomfortable, Miranda. It's fine. She needs to go.
Alright, if you're comfortable with taking her, be my guest.
Just remember, Miranda, and I don't mean to speak about your mom in an unkind way, but she's the one that has the problem with me. So, again, I have no problem offering her a ride.
Again, on you. Don't be offended if she says no. You know why she would say no, and don't take it personal.
We've been together how long, Miranda? I don't know why you think of me as so sensitive. Kristen, you need to go to the foot doctor, and my car works, so I could take you.
It's really okay. I'll reschedule it, no problem.
I know you've been trying to tough it out and not let people see, but I've noticed the limp, and I know how much pain you must be in, so it's probably not wise to put it off. You shouldn't have to reschedule it.
Really though, I don't want to bother you, and
Kristen, it's a 10-minute ride. I really don't mind. I'll come back, and then you can call me when you're done, and I'll pick you up.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the other day, he tells me that he has another date for the appeal, so even though things were handled on the first one and he missed the first one, he's going at it again, and he has the date. Yeah, if I know my brother well enough, he'd be hard-headed to do that, of course, and just never give up. You don't know the court date though, right? He didn't tell you? No, he thinks that the last time was sabotaged, which, whatever. So he doesn't trust anyone, including me, so he's not telling anyone. But let me just say, for all the trash talk that he says about you as his sister, you're a good ear. I don't understand why he hates you so much, Yeah, I try to stay out of drama, I just try to avoid it all and just do my own thing. We should get lunch, one of these days. I know Joey doesn't like who you talk to and who you're friends with, but I think you're pretty cool, and I don't know, I think it'd be fun. I would like that, but for your sake, since you're dating him, I don't think Joey would enjoy us getting lunch together. I don't think he would be happy about me being friends with you, because I'm friends with his ex-wife. I'm gonna be her child's godmother, so well, he's not the boss of me, and I think that we all should be allowed to be friends with whoever we want to be friends with. But speaking of friends, Do you mind just not telling his ex-wife that he has the new appeal date? I don't want to be the one on the hook for letting that get leaked out, because he's very close to the chest with it. Yeah, of course. I would, I'd never tell her. Don't worry. So stupid. So he's really appealing the visitation rights decision? Like, he genuinely is pursuing this, and he thinks he still has a chance? Yeah, so he was either given a court date or he picked a court date. I don't know which one. But he won't tell her the date. So he doesn't even trust her. That's crazy. So I guess their relationship isn't as strong as it seems. Not that I care. It's just funny how they portray one thing and then look what's happening. Yeah, so she like added me on Facebook and started to ask me about like his prior drinking problems and stuff, because I guess she's worried about him relapsing or something. She knows me and you were friends. I told her that I'm gonna be the godmother of your baby, but I still don't think she knows how close we are. Well, at least I have someone to feed me information, and I don't feel bad about it because she's just willingly giving it to you, so it is what it is. I still don't think he's gonna win that appeal. At all.
So, how did the foot doctor go?
Well, they looked at the x-ray, and it's a bone issue, so, can't really do anything about the pain other than give me medication, and they gave me these shoe lifts to make it more comfortable, but really, they can't do anything about the bone.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the pain gets better. You know, I don't intend to ever hurt your daughter. I really care about her.
Brian, really don't want to talk about this, but when a man is controlling, whether it was a different relationship or whatever, from my experience, that man is always controlling. So that is why I'm weary about you with my daughter.
Antoinette was right about everything she said, but that was over 10 years ago. And I swear to you, I'm not the same person. I'm not perfect, but I'm not that person anymore.
Alright, I know you're the father of my daughter's baby, and you love her, but it just strikes me as strange that you're willing to pay for the venue for the baby shower. I just have this feeling that you're doing it so that you can control it, and that you can feel like you have power over her in some way, and I hate that.
Because I know her first baby shower sucked because of her ex-husband. And in between that, how many failed pregnancies did she have? I just wanted to do something nice for her. I wanted her to have a day where she could feel normal, because I know she doesn't feel it sometimes. I know she feels like her body betrays her. So I just wanted to give her a day where she could feel like that mom without any problems with her body or anything. Just an escape, that's all. And I know that when it comes to money, I don't want her to think about it, that's all.
I can't have you hurt her. She has been through lifetimes of trauma, and I don't want to see her suffer anymore. This town has blessed her, and I don't want you to be her curse. When her father left the picture, I raised her and her sister by myself, struggled, and I never wanted that life for her. I would give my last dollar to make sure she ate. And it just feels like all of these men who come into her life undo all the years of my hard work in raising her. And I won't have that again.
Miranda told me how much you struggled raising her and Gina. And you're still that mom. I can still tell that you put your daughters first. And I appreciate you looking after her. But when was the last time you did something for yourself? When was the last time you went out to get brunch or just treated you?
Oh gosh, it had to be before Gina was born.
Well, I mean this when I say this, and I'm not trying to be controlling. I don't want you to pay for brunch, but if it makes you feel better, you can pay for brunch. You deserve it. You deserve some time to yourself. Some time to not feel like a mother.
I don't know. It's nice of you, but I don't know.
You know, that was over 20 years ago. How about I take you out to brunch? Stay off your foot, have some good food, and we just clear the air and you treat yourself.
Thank you. I will have that, and I'll also have a mimosa.
And I'll have a coffee black, and then I'll do the scrambled eggs with the toast. Sunny side up.
Yeah, I don't blame him for... So, I get in the car, the passenger side, and I'm already so worked up from what the cashier did. And so I start ranting to who I think is my sister Dolores. And I'm bashing this cashier. And I'm just going on and on and on. And then I look to my left, and I got in a yellow cab.
Tell me why I'm not surprised. If that would happen to anyone in the world, it would definitely be you.
It's, to this day, I have not gotten into a cab. That's why I didn't want to take the Uber. I'm traumatized. Call you back, Gabby. How did the X-ray go? The X-ray went horrible. I have a bone problem that they can't fix, but I'll live with it. Brian took me out to brunch. It was nice. Thank you. Okay, for a second I thought you both were pranking me. You guys are friends now? What was that?
I was just honest with her. And the last time she was out to brunch was before your sister was born. So I just wanted to do something nice, that's all.
Well, I'm glad you both get along. That wasn't on my bingo card. Thank you for making that happen.
I think that she'll always distrust me to an extent, as a mother would. I don't think I fixed my image completely, but it was a step forward, I'd say.
Again, thank you for making an effort with my family. Not used to that. It's nice to see her laugh. Bingo.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just, looking for a piece of paper. Just looking around for one.
Yeah? For what?
You know, I always forget what day I did laundry. So, you know, I like to do it a week later. And I wanted to make a note. Okay, I did it this day. I'm gonna do it a week from now.
Cut the crap, Chelsea. There's a reason I didn't want you to know the appeal date. There's a reason I don't want anyone to know the appeal date. Like, I want my visitation rights back. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want it leaking out. I don't want anyone trying to stop me.
Okay, but Joey, it really makes me upset that I'm your girlfriend. You can't even tell me your court dates. You know, I should have a problem with you just having court dates to begin with. But still, it makes me upset that you can't trust me.
How about you not take it personal? Because, honestly, I don't trust anyone. Okay, I've been burned way too many times, and now I'm doing everything by the book, and no one's gonna have nothing to say against me. And I try to keep something secret so that no one can ruin that day for me, and you go snooping. You know, and at the end of the day, I know why you don't want me appealing in and why you don't want me getting any form of custody. It's because you don't want my son in my house. You don't want me doing the supervised visits. You just wish I would leave that life behind, and that's so selfish.
That's not true, Joey. I would never stop you from seeing your son. He's your blood, your offspring. Who am I to say that you can't have custody or anything? I'm just trying to be your supportive girlfriend.
And I'll be straight up with you, Chelsea. I don't want to be with a woman who has any ill will against my son or has any ill will against me getting custody, visitation rights, or anything. I want a woman who supports me in all that. because I've been with the other side. I've done that already. I've been with a woman who doesn't like my kid. And I can't be in a relationship like that. So I'm telling you now, you have the date, you're either with me or against me. Whichever side you choose, I'm getting my visitation rights back, no matter what anyone feels about that. You're not gonna believe this. I got the appeal date. Oh, do tell.